Mics are hot.
Hot mic!
And we are live with Surrender Your Booty against all odds. Here we are. Oh boy. Welcome to episode 2 of Surrender Your Booty, the premier comedy D&D program. Yes, I'm sorry, Lamar? Oh, okay. I thought you had something to add. I didn't want to be rude. Anyway, as always, we are proud to be sponsored by SoNerdwear.com. It's what the nerds wear. Make sure to go to SoNerdwear.com, use that discount code SoulBear, get yourself 10% off your order of cool, geeky gear. With that, let's get caught up on what happened last session as we met all of our intrepid adventurers. I'm not going to call them heroes because they haven't earned it.
Never will.
As most of them were on a boat and sailing and noticed a floating person in the water surrounded by debris and pulled Fouk out of the water. How Fouk ended up there? Who knows? I'm sure there's backstory there somewhere. And continued on sailing through the night. Unfortunately, the boat hit a very hard storm, coming apart, and everybody washed ashore with very, very little health, where they met Ariala Grandia, who kind of found them, more or less, and roused them from their unconsciousness. From there, you all decided probably best to stick together and try to figure out a way off this island, and began traveling through the jungles, or really kind of like the Amazon rainforest type area that this island was comprised of. As you all traversed through, you heard the sounds of some sort of wolf or creature that seemed to be around. You don't know exactly where or what, but then stumbled across a cabin in the woods where there were 3 beautiful women who invited you in for food. This seemed like a trap, and the corpses that Caranys had raised and brought with you were lit afire and surrounded the cabin, leading the women inside to plead for help and, pray for protection. So most of you had made your way inside, if I recall. Ariala and Caranys, you two were still outside, correct? Yes. But the rest of you were inside, and that is where we find you. The fire...
No, I think...
No, we were outside.
Yeah, Fouk was definitely outside setting things on fire as well.
And I was putting out the...
Oh, right, you all ran outside to...
The fire on the house.
Right.
And then freaked out and switched personality skins.
So the fires have been extinguished, and you all find yourselves outside. The door to the cabin has been shut, and you just hear sobbing coming from inside. And that is where we find you all.
So we're all outside right now.
You're all outside now, having quenched the fire. Just smoldering trees and brush around the cabin. The cabin itself relatively unscathed.
And we see...
You see a
bodies
closed
coming
door.
at us?
No, the bodies have melted in the fire.
Oh.
Yeah, the bodies were on fire, causing the fire.
Is the fire gone?
The fire, I mean, there's hot spots here and there, but
right, yeah.
The overall raging inferno, yes.
I will use my cane to knock on the door.
No one's home.
I believe that is a lie, my dears.
Roll insight.
19?
You believe her. I rolled persuasion for her.
Alright. Well, it appears as if no one is home.
Oh, is that the case? Do we
I'm not
want
sure.
in? We could get in. I know how to get us in.
Oh, that's right. Why don't you, since no one's in this house, you might as well.
I mean, there was a fire. Maybe
The
They
Pixie
need
like
help.
standing on the elf, like purposely not looking at anyone.
Yeah, we're still in the bushes, man. We're not getting involved yet.
I'll pull out my thieves' tools and attempt to pick the front door.
Okay, go ahead and roll a lock picking check for me.
Wait a minute, my dragon's still inside.
Okay. That is. Oh, whoops.
Dragon I see.
Yes, Dracula is still inside. Dracula did not come out.
You guys are gonna be like
Eyes.
ice climbers, I can tell.
Let's just roll die, see. No, that's very good. So just. Oh, okay. 16 plus. That's gonna be 22.
22. The door's unlocked.
Oh. Okay. If there is nobody here, then, well, I guess I'm talking to myself. Huh.
I suppose so, my friend.
Oh,
I gotta find
so-
this accent.
A merchant named Slickback.
Thank you very much.
Is there something in the house we need?
Well, it looks like shelter at the very least, because we're in an island of nowhere. So,
Oh.
if anything, we can at least stay in here and stay warm until we can find the Barrens.
I will
Merchant-
remind you, before all hell broke loose, one of the sisters did tell you that they know of a port or a dock where there might be another boat.
Did they actually tell us that information? I don't
They
think
did tell you
actually-
that information.
Oh.
Like where it is?
No, they didn't tell you where it is. They just said they might know of a place.
Okay. Well, either way, I believe that no one's in this house because someone said no one's here. So, I'm going to open the door and go, well, we need to figure out where this port is. Hopefully there's some information inside this house.
Oh, yes. Maybe they have a map or something.
Or something. So I open the door.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
I'm in Dracula's senses now. By
Okay.
the way.
Oh,
Oh, that is vastly worse. That is a 10.
A 10.
got that 20.
My passive perception is 13, though.
Okay, so you got a 10. Stephen, you got a
nat 20.
nat 20. Okay, so here's what you and Caranys see, because Caranys sees it through Dracula's eyes. Stephen, you see a foot sticking out from behind the stove. And, I mean, it's attached to a body, but you just see a foot sticking out. Caranys, you had seen them all scramble and try to hide as the door unlocked and swung open.
They didn't do anything fishy though.
No, they just tried to hide.
I'm gonna put my hand up towards towards a merchant named Slickback. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. There is somebody here. And I'll kind of point real weird. You know,
As
over
you
towards the
point,
foot,
you just
really
see
weird.
you just see the foot go whoop, like back.
Well, thank you very much for your help. There we go. Here's the accent. Anyway, merchant Slipback's gonna tap his cane on the ground. Bitches, come on out now. We already here. We already see you.
Roll persuasion.
Can I do intimidation?
Sure, you can do intimidation. Do it with advantage, because
I was gonna say, can Dracula give him advantage by sticking his head underneath one of the curtains and just staring up at them with his beady red eyes?
Slickback doesn't need help from anyone to call bitches. That's kind of his thing.
That would be a 23.
A 23. You just see the three sisters come out, one from behind the oven, one from inside a pantry, and one from under the table.
Oh.
They all
there is
come out.
somebody home.
Are you going to kill us?
No, we're not gonna kill you. That'd be far more too much trouble. for my delicate hands here. Thank you very much for finally stop wasting my motherfucking time. Anyway, where's the dock that we have to go to so we can get out of this motherfucking forest?
What will you give us?
We will not burn down the rest of this house.
Bang.
We
You
will
that?
we will definitely try to take the rest of these crazy people away. We'll get them away.
Let me
Dragon
explain
rolls
something
its eyes.
Let me explain something to you three nice young ladies. All my friends here are very touchy-feely with the fire. Now you can either tell us what we want to know, or I'm gonna let them have fun with the rest of your shit.
Well, I suppose we could tell you where it is. I suppose we don't have a lot of option that you're leaving us.
Would you like the crazy people to keep doing what they're doing?
In the background, Fouk is using control flame to like juggle fireballs.
We're not the good guys here, Brian. I want you to know.
Dracula's opening in his
I
mouth.
prepared
There's little
for this.
fangs. It's little tiny dragon, little fangs. Like,
And does Ariala hear him say that?
I would say
Bitches?
if you're still in the tree line, then no.
I'm on your shoulder, by the way.
Oh, are you like? But you're all
Space.
censored. You're all spaced out, right?
Yeah, she spaced the fuck out.
What do you see?
You would not be able to hear Ariella say that while in warging mode.
I know. She doesn't know that though. Oh, sorry. You...
Okay, how about we play it this way? What would y'all want for this information? Let's try it a different way.
Oh.
What do y'all want?
Good idea.
Well, we don't get visitors on the island very frequently. It would be nice to sit and have a cup of tea.
We like tea. We like to spill the tea.
I could, I'm not gonna lie, it would be nice to have a good tea and maybe a little food.
The-
Yes. Oh, the smell is quite intoxicating.
It's still cooking just as it was before we almost started cooking.
Ah, yes. Sorry. Once again, little bit of a seasickness. How about we do this? Why don't we just get on to the right foot? My name is a merchant named Slickback. Yes, the whole goddamn thing. This is my friend.
I am Step.
That is Step. Outside we have Fouk. That's the short one with the fire. Looks like a little creepy vampire. We have a Pixie out somewhere. By the way, Dracula, where you at?
He's like right next to you. He's just like puffed up, like he's some bad shit.
This is Dracula the Magic Dragon. We also have Amara, and then some woman we met on the beach who does not like me. Anyway, we are, so far, a group of people who needs to get home.
Well, why don't you all come in, regale us with your tale of how you ended up here, and we'll show you off to the right place.
Merchant yells out of the door, "Bitches, come in!"
I'm not going in.
That is fair.
Okay.
That is very fair.
Also, just a note: Dracula, because he's a pseudo dragon, can talk mentally too.
Hell yeah.
That's,
So.
that's fair. Do I have thaumaturgy? Hold on.
But if Ariela's not coming in, then
Oh yeah, sorry.
Ariela's
I
not
will
coming
use
in.
thaumaturgy to holler for bitches come in. So
There
it's
you
loud
go.
as fuck.
Okay, so who does go inside?
That's okay. No food for us.
Don't everybody rush.
Fouk will go.
Okay.
I will turn to Steph and go, sorry, it takes a little time to train new people. My friends and colleagues, they are offering food and drink if you would like to join us. bitches.
Amara starts going to follow Fouk.
Okay.
And after the second thing came in, Ariala will come forth.
Okay.
Once I get back inside, I'll sit next to Dracula, but I'm like eyeing them suspiciously because I don't trust this shit for anything.
Oh,
Okay.
goddamn! Twitter's gonna kick my ass.
So they pull in some stools and like a soapbox to sit on because they don't usually have this much company, and it's a relatively small table. But one of the sisters begins brewing some tea for you all, and they say, perhaps we should introduce ourselves. I'm Griselda, and the next one says I'm Merelda, and the third one says, and I'm June.
Oh yes. You said that before. And my friend, he said we have one of those too. Yes.
You have one of what?
Oh, a sibling that almost all of you have a similar name, and then one of them just has like a really different one.
Oh, you must be talking about a merchant named Slickback.
Yes.
I'm not talking about that. No.
It's a very different name.
It is.
Well, the A stands for something, but
It does not. It is literally just a syllable of my name. Thank you very much. If it makes it easier, you can call me Merchant because I am one by trade.
Merchant's his middle name. We don't
That
talk
is
about what the A stands for.
very helpful.
Nope.
Saying a merchant named Slickback every single time is getting a little tiring.
Fouk and I call him A.
See, you're just being disrespectful. That's
Yeah,
just
that's disrespectful. Do I call you A? No,
That's
I
just
call you
rude.
Amara. Do I call Fouk F? No, I call her Fouk.
You could
damn
call
Fouk.
Fouk F if you want.
Well, that's very nice of you. I do not extend that same permission. You may call me a merchant named Slayback or merchant because I am one by trade. Anyway, your stories, bitches. I mean, ladies.
I'm sorry, we got lost in the weeds. What story again?
I think they were wanting your names.
well,
We
no,
got the names.
we got the names. So tell us, how did you get here? How long have you been here? Is this where you grew up?
Oh, we were born here, and we
Oh.
live here, and we'll probably die here.
Oh,
Just like our parents, who are no longer with us. May they rest in peace.
Did you eat them?
Why would we eat our
What
parents?
I want to
of-
incite that.
what kind of
Inside.
question is that?
Roll insight.
Like, Kara's literally sitting on Dracula's back like this right now. Like, just like-
The little fairy brings them back to life.
I'm not in the way that you probably want me to.
Uh,
Is that parents?
And I'm not giving me full name. I know what they do with that. 15.
15? They're hard to read.
So,
Dracula, what do you see?
I guess my question would be, what happened to them? How did they die? Did they just get lost or something?
Well,
Question.
you see, when a body ages a great deal...
Old age? Old age? Are you about to go through a big ass description of what old age is?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So, how
The
long
sarcasm is delicious.
Some of us don't know what that means.
means they're big assholes? Anyway,
It means there's bones for you to bring back.
this is
Oh,
also true.
No, don't do
How
that.
long ago did they die?
Oh, it's... what? 5, 10, 15 years? It's...
Where'd you bury them?
oh good, they're still fresh.
No, you stop this. This
Yes,
is not
yes.
funny.
It kind of is, but that's beside the point. Stay on track.
So wait. 5 or 6 years ago, your parents died. Did you guys grow up here?
Literally said that, yes.
Okay,
Born
Good
sorry.
here,
boy, you go-
lived here,
Sorry.
will probably die here.
Apologize.
Well,
Apologize.
that's a bummer. So, Is there any way you could tell us where this port is and how to get there? Maybe a map would be super helpful. That way we could be on our way, and you could never have to deal with, burning corpses running towards your home ever again. If that was us. Sorry.
Roll deception.
I was just like,
Can I
How
roll
is it-
can I ask for a persuasion first, and then deception to see if they like maybe it was.
You legitimately just straight up lied through your fucking teeth. There's no way to roll that but deception.
Okay, yeah, no, you're not right. You're not wrong.
What's a lie? I mean,
Yes, it was absolutely a fucking lie. I was there for the last session. I
Oh
remember.
yeah, no, I was there for the lesson. Okay. This will probably fail, but I'm proud of it. It's a 17.
We know.
what do you know?
That it was you who tried to light our cabin on fire.
Can I go cook
With
in the
flaming
kitchen?
corpses.
Actually,
I mean, to be fair, you kind of do fit to a stereotype of being 3 beautiful women who live inside a forest all by them lonesome. So, like, I mean, is it really our fault to make assumptions in that?
I mean, I come from the Feywilds, so you know, like, if it's...
oh yeah, we brought the corpses.
Well, let's see. If we're all making assumptions, we can make assumptions about Merchant being a tiefling. We could make assumptions about you, little Pixie. We could make assumptions about this vampire right here. We could make some assumptions about this really small vampire right here. And so on and so forth. If we're all making assumptions, that is. Or we could extend the courtesy of our home and our food and our information. I don't know what you'd prefer, really.
I asked for the information, but you
We
just...
would like it all, because we
How do you
did
know we're
say
vampires?
we did say that we would sit and talk and eat with you so that we could get the information.
I for one would love some tea.
To answer your friend's question here, he said vampire. He pointed to small one, and frankly, there are some similarities between you two, so while we're all making assumptions.
Dracula's just like,
Will
I'm
you
getting
heat
ignored
my
here.
blood before so that I can drink it instead of tea? Oh,
If we have a spare pot, let us check. They go rummaging around through, around the stove area. Here, she holds it out for you to fill it up.
thank you. And she knows.
Okay. She places it on the fire. So, tell us, how did you end up here, since you're so inquisitive as to how we ended up here?
We rescued Fouk from the water.
Great.
Step one.
Enormous luck.
And then our captain had a mage person. And the mage person sent a big warning that if the captains didn't make it back, they were gonna take us arrest us. Well, then the boat went boom! And here we are.
I believe we got caught in a large storm and we capsized to bring it down.
Really, because it sounds an awful lot like you guys destroyed your boat to avoid capture and imprisonment.
No.
You know, normally that would be probably accurate for this cavalcade of characters, but at this time, actually it was more the storm that knocked us out of our current vessel.
But then
nowhere near that, man.
the Pixie, Caranys, she brought back our captain and our mage, but they were not very smart anymore.
I will rephrase that. Our pixies resurrected dead bodies, and hence what caused the fire.
Dead bodies catch a flame when they're brought back to life?
Oh, quite nicely, yeah.
Fouk must try.
Technically, anything that's fabricy or can be caught on fire will catch fire, yes.
Interesting byproduct of that spell.
Hell of a spell.
Wow. We'll have to make a note of
I mean,
that.
I also
Avoid
use magic to
necromancers.
set them on fire too, so...
This is a fiery group. We have a dragon, we have a food.
Yeah, but the dragon's actually the Dark Lord, so, I mean...
Vlad. I
My
met
character doesn't know
Vlad.
that.
He
My
does
character
not look
does
like
not know that.
Vlad.
He's quite adorable, and one of them reaches over to try to scratch him under the chin.
Bites.
Roll to hit.
With his little tiny dragon vampire fangs.
While that's happening, what am I missing here? Why are we not getting information?
Because they haven't
I
given
feel-
it to you yet.
17.
17? Yeah, let's see. Pull up stats. Yeah, that does hit.
Oh, he's got stats. I'm concerned.
Well, everything has stats in D&D. Everything from peasants to chickens.
Don't hit the chicken. Oh god.
Don't hit the chickens.
Don't hit
Whatever
the
you
chicken.
do, don't hit the chickens.
Well, I think. Never mind.
What do you think?
No, Ariala doesn't say that.
Oh,
Never
okay.
mind.
Okay.
She's back.
What happened to that?
What was the damage on that, Caranys?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, because it hit
3.
3. She pulls back her hand. Ah! Ooh, he's a mean one.
I just said he's the Dark Lord.
Yes, very clearly. So, information, you want it, we have it. Tell you what, we'll make a deal.
Oh,
No.
Here's the deal. If you can kill us and get out of here alive, then we'll impart the information before we die. If not, we're just going to put you in the oven and eat you a la Hansel and Gretel, the last two who washed up on shore.
there we go.
I fucking
And
told you!
I need
I
you
called it.
Told you, of
everyone
course.
here.
Yeah, no, everybody here was like, "Oh, why are you
I need you
Not
all to roll
everyone.
initiative.
Yep.
And suddenly, Caranys and I are the dicks.
And that was a
Right,
waste of
suddenly
a
we're the
20.
dicks and Dracula's the dick.
exactly.
But god damn it.
Yep, same here, Lamar.
Okay.
Did you waste a 20?
Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
15
Oh
for me.
shit! I did not make a very good attacking bard. This is
Alright, keep coughing. I'm still
Okay.
dying.
So I've got an Amara. I've got a Fouk. I have got a merchant. I have got. Who was this one? Yeah, that one was a step. This one. Let's see. Here's Caranys
I'm on the table.
on the table.
I'm sitting on Dracula's back.
Ariala. There. And the 3 sisters.
Alrighty then.
Okay. Give me one more second to pop up the battle music, which I'm not sure what it's called on this one, but I think it's called probably this. Yep, there it is. Okay. So, I need 20 and up.
23.
roll off, Kerry.
Roll off.
Yep.
15 on the die.
12.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. 10 through 15.
18.
15.
Um, 5 through 10.
8.
8. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so That is going to bring it to Merchant. You are up first.
I can't believe I'm actually going to be helpful. I'm going to put me as far back away from the action as possible. Just put me like,
So you're gonna back up like to the corner.
yeah, I don't
Okay.
need in there. I'm going to cast Bane
All
on the
right.
3 girls. They must make charisma savings, which is 16. Whenever target fails the saving throw,
You have to roll a d4 every time they make a, and minus that.
Okay, the first 2 save. The third one fails.
oh, so
She is baned.
Yep, D4 every time.
Yep, making a note of it right now.
And I'm going to use actual spell slot for that because I have pact and spell slots, which is weird.
All right.
And I am also going to use my I'm going to use my bonus action against one of the girls that did not save. That did save.
Okay.
To get my Hexblade Curse.
Okay, which
So-
one are you going for? 1 or 2? So this
Let's
is
go
the one
1.
that failed. So that
Okay.
that one. Okay.
So +3 to damage rolls and a crit on 19 or 20 for me. So
Okay.
ooh,
Anything else?
that would be it.
Okay, so you cast your Bane and your Hexblade's Curse, and you see this dark energy come off of Slickback's cane, Merchant's cane. And as it does, you could see it form an aura around one of them. And then with his finger, he points, and you can see a purplish orb of energy strike the third, or the first woman. And as this all happens, you can see their flesh slaw off, and underneath are really horrifying women with purple skin, clawed hands, and even their clothing turns to rags. Bringing it to Fouk.
Okay, which one's Fouk on the board again?
Fouk.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so she's going to move around the table, so
Which way? East or west?
west.
Okay. How far?
You're going east right now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. You're gonna go 2 squares west,
Like this?
and then 3 squares north.
Right there?
So that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then 1 west.
1 west? That'll
Yep.
take you out of thing, so you want to go this way instead?
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Okay. So
Had to
5,
think
10,
about where I wanted to go.
Yeah, okay. That'll do
Okay.
it.
And I'm probably gonna say this wrong, but she's going to use Aganazar's Scorcher.
Oh, Agonizer Scorcher.
Oh, that's how you say that. Okay.
Okay. So, is it a roll or is it a saving throw?
It is a saving throw, I believe. Yeah, DC 15 Dex.
Okay. First one. I'm assuming it goes through all 3 of them?
Yep.
Okay, first one's a 21. Oh my god, my dice are on fire. Second one's a
God damn it.
15. And an 18.
Okay, so they take half damage then.
Okay.
So that is sure. All right. Roll that one more time. So 15 damage. So half of that. So 7 damage.
Okay. Okay, so as you cast the spell, you do hit them, all 3 of them. They manage to kind of dodge most of the brunt of it. Even so, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would hope it would do.
I don't know. She wants to draw it out. Sure.
Okay. Anything else you can do?
Nope.
All right. Step.
So I'm gonna move. 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 Southwest diagonally 1. Essentially, I'm gonna kind of get on the other side of the table from them and
Like
just
that?
kind of, and I'm gonna use a bonus action to summon my psychic blades,
Okay.
and I am going to hurl one at. Now that one in the one in the middle there,
Mm-hmm.
is I have an ally within 5 feet of it, right?
Not of the one in the middle. The only one that you have an ally is this one.
It's the one there at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
I will hurl my psychic blade at that one.
Okay.
And it's weird not having spells.
It's
Okay.
weird having spells.
That is 22.
22. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that's that. And that. Okay. Fuck. All right. Okay. So that's 8 points of psychic damage
Okay.
plus 10 points from sneak attack.
All right. So you throw this purple, almost ethereal blade, and it strikes her right in the shoulder. And she goes to pull it out, and it disappears out of her hand, and she hisses at you. Is there anything else you can do?
I will use the rest of my movement to just kind of duck.
To
table.
duck behind the table. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That will bring it to their turn. The first one is going to rush at Fouk and is going to attempt to claw.
Okay.
Keep rolling this one because this one's been doing me good. And so it's probably going to fail. A 12 to hit.
Yeah, that fails.
Well, fuck you, dice. Okay. The second one is going to try to grab at the pixie on the table. And
No.
Whoa, that doesn't fly. Okay, that is going to be a 13 to hit.
14's AC misses.
All right.
I'm too
And
small.
This third one next to Ariala is going to try to claw at her. That is a 17 to hit.
Roll D4 for that one.
Oh,
to,
right. Correct.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So 14 to hit.
Sorry. Yeah, nope, that misses.
Okay.
And
Let's say, does that hit? Jesus.
yeah, no.
Okay,
Yep.
so yeah, they just like claw and claw and claw at you all, and you're able to parry and dodge the blows as they come, bringing it to Caranys.
I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm still I'm definitely in melee range, aren't I?
Yep.
So if I try and leave, I'm gonna get attacked.
You sure are. Of course, with my dice right now, that might not matter.
Okay. She's gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
On.
Whichever one is the lead one.
Okay, that would be number 1. Would be the lead one.
She's gonna cast Detect Thoughts. So surface level thoughts she can hear and know without a check, but when she starts digging, they gotta make a save.
Okay. Do you speak Abyssal?
Common, Draconic, and Sylvan.
Okay. So all you hear is.
That didn't work.
I can translate. I'm gonna kill these mother.
Well, so what she's gonna that brings me to the next part. She's gonna hop off of Dracula's back
Okay.
and try and get up in the air and like to the south behind whoever that is behind her.
Behind Step right here.
Yeah,
Okay. So you will take an attack of opportunity.
that's fine.
So you go to flit away, and try this dice. That would be A 19 minus... Is it Bane? 19 minus 4, so 15 to hit.
It hits.
Okay.
That's
So-
fine.
So as you go to fly away, you just feel one long fingernail just scratch right along your back. Oh, that's max damage. 20 points of damage.
I'm down.
Whoa!
I rolled 2 8s on 2 d8s. That's not something I do very often. So yeah, you just see Karen just go to fly away and just immediately tumble face first into
Okay.
the table right here. Just
On that note, can Dracula just pick her up and move?
I'd say on your next turn, Dracula can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I don't have anything else because my plan just went to shit.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Amara.
Okay, so Fouk
That's you
is
right
the
here.
furthest. Yeah, the Fouk is the furthest person west of me, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack the one in front of Fouk.
Okay. You going up to her?
Yeah, I'm gonna take like the steps
Okay.
over to her. Yeah. And then I roll. I got a 19.
19 does hit.
Okay. And so I am going to cast and I lost it, of course, because that's how it is. I'm going to just touch her and cast Inflict Wounds, which is 5d10s.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah, damn.
I love inflict wounds so much.
Same.
That has been buffed since 3rd. Jesus.
42.
Yeah.
That works.
That hurt.
That spell is one of my favorites for that reason.
We are a chaotic group, but effective.
No shit.
Oh yeah.
Pixie's dead on the table.
So you just you rush up and you just grab her by the shoulder, and as you do, you dig your fingers in, and your fingernails kind of elongate a little bit and pierce into the flesh, and you just start pumping a toxin inside of her body, and you can see it blacken and spiderweb where the wound was created. Ouch.
Oh yeah.
Was there anything else you could do?
I wanted to bite her if I can do that. That it's not a high damage, but it makes her bleed.
Only if you have multi-attack.
I do not. I am a cleric.
Then no.
So that is all I can do.
All right. Bring it to Ariala.
Stephan, where are you on the board?
Right here. Kind of duck behind the table.
Is your soul knife? Forgive me, I'm just not familiar with the class, but is your soul knife considered a melee attack?
It's a melee or range depending.
Okay, so okay.
But it acts as a finesse weapon and
Not what
is- yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I am just going to take the attack actions.
Okay,
On.
on the one next to you?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and
Yep.
wail away.
13.
13 does miss.
13 again.
Yeah, that misses again.
Bonus action.
Okay.
That'll be a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that is only 7 points of, let's call that one piercing, because I'm using a short sword. It could be either piercing or slashing.
Okay. So you cut in, and as you do, you notice that the attack itself doesn't do as much as you would have hoped for it to do. But you definitely draw some blood. She's looking injured. You can tell all three of them are feeling a little bit ragged. The one number 2 doesn't seem to be showing as much wear, but the first and the third sister are looking pretty ragged. Is there anything else you could do?
As of right now, there's nothing else I would like to do.
Okay. That will bring it back to Merchant.
Eldritch Blast gonna be split between 1 and 3.
Okay, go ahead and roll the first one.
That's a natural 20.
Yep, that will hit. Sir, good sir.
That is a D10.
Did you
And
put
it
baby
doubled
powder
the-
on your fucking Eldritch Blast before you shot that one over?
That is. So I doubled the dice, right?
Yes.
16 plus 5, 21.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
is what we call a bitch slap.
yeah. The first Eldritch Blast just like blows like the whole like collarbone, shoulder area, just cleaves a huge chunk out.
Brian,
Yes.
I would just like to say something to Matty
Okay.
for coordination purposes. I can give you a free melee attack if you're within melee range.
Oh, okay.
I'm a battle master, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, it does act like a melee weapon. So.
yeah, but you have to be within melee range.
Yeah. Okay.
16 plus 8 is 24. Does
Yep.
that hit?
Yep. Yep.
They take number 3 takes 7 plus 5, 12 points of damage.
All right. The second blast doesn't hit quite as hard as that first one. That first one, I mean, you could feel the energy crackling throughout the room. This one, it felt like it was kind of like the leftover energy, but it still did a fair amount of damage as it struck the third sister. Anything else you can do? Any movement or anything?
Let's see. I'm as far back as possible, right?
Yeah.
This is a bonus action. I will use a bonus action to say healing word to the Pixie and say, "Not on my motherfucking time." You will get what's my spell ability modifier? What? Oh, you get 6 points of healing.
She like does the whole like Dracula rising out of the coffin thing when you give her the like, or the Mushu rising out of the fucking smoke.
Yes.
All right, Merchant. Anything else?
That's it.
All right,
God, I
Fouk.
love this character.
What, you said 6?
6.
Fouk, you are up.
All right. So she's going to give kind of like this smile to the one in front of her, and she's going to make it seem like that she's casting fireball towards her. But it's going to miss. And actually, I'm going to twin spell it.
So you're casting 2 fireballs right now?
Yep.
Okay. Before you do, let me remind
But
you.
hold on.
You can't
Okay.
twin a fireball because it can
Why?
hit more than one person.
But here's the thing: is I'm going to. Oh wait, still half damage, isn't it?
It's just like
Yeah. Shit.
it can't have the ability to hit more than one person in its current form. That's the stipulation. It can't have the potential to hit.
Yeah,
more than
so
one
like
person in its
it could
current
work
form.
for
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
That's what. So that kind of limits your
That
twinning.
sucks.
Yeah.
That.
so.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it doesn't
regret
suck
that
when
a
you have
bit.
disintegration, but yeah.
No, right now it sucks.
I'm so
But-
glad I have fire resistance.
yeah,
Here I am,
just
like,
for
Quick
clarity,
Tinder.
you're in a cabin. So
Oh, God.
it doesn't matter where in this cabin you set off this fireball, it's probably hitting everybody.
It's hitting everybody, and it's setting the
I mean,
place
yeah.
completely ablaze, like with us in it.
Yeah.
Hope-
It's
But
the
it's
script going
also
all
food.
over again.
Welcome to the Monday stream.
No, instead, what she's gonna do is she's going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful spell.
Nice.
Yes.
So many Fouks.
Too many Fouks.
Or no, it's not even that. It's just Strahds everywhere.
Yep, just 3 miniature Strahds going na 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 na.
Oh,
John Cena.
that's awful.
Look at all the baby Strahds.
Was there anything else you do, Fouk?
I think she's done enough.
All right.
Someone tag Strahd on Zarvish on Twitter.
Steps.
So Brian, how is this table? How are the legs configured?
They're not great. They're kind of rickety. Almost like someone nailed branches like of a tree to just like a carved stump.
But are they like on the ends of the table?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So it's like completely open underneath.
Yeah.
Okay, so I could like.
Yeah, you want to crawl underneath? You can crawl underneath.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I would like to do like a roll, you know.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of want to make an acrobatics check here, just to.
Yeah, to see if you can get through without hitting your head.
Yeah. Step can do that. I rolled a 1.
So,
Oh yeah,
So-
he definitely bonked his head hard.
Merchant gets a great view of this as Step goes to roll under the table, and it's kind of like oh god, I don't know how to properly describe it, but essentially he goes to roll and you just see his knees hit one table leg and his neck hit the other, and he just stops right there and then sheepishly just like begins to crawl back under the table.
I'm on the table. Do I feel this?
You felt it, yeah. You just felt yourself just go boom. You'll take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
What I will say is, I hope that doesn't cause a change in their personality, because that was an epic fail.
I kind of think it probably does. Yeah.
I'll allow that. Yeah.
One should. One
Let's do it.
should.
Let's
I
do
would
it.
definitely. Yeah. Okay.
Start speaking in Russian.
No Russian.
Okay.
No, his other personality is just Strahd.
Oh my
Once
god, no, I don't have
Strahd doesn't
this
make-
figured out yet. Shit. Okay, yeah, I'm good, I think.
I believe in you.
So that was my turn, right?
No, it wasn't your turn. You recover from it. You just took 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
And
okay.
but you like recover and just like sheepishly crawl under the table.
So am I under the table now?
Yeah, you're under the table now.
But you said it's rickety?
It is rickety.
Okay. There he is. So the soul blade would disappear, just like kind of poof
Okay.
as this happens, and I notice I'm under the table. It looks rickety. I'm gonna stand up and just flip the table.
Okay, roll athletics.
Bye, Ari.
And that's a natural 20.
God damn it!
Get yeeted.
I'm
So
sorry.
Caranys, you raise from the dead like this, and as you do, your world is flipped asunder.
Oh my god.
As you go launching off the table, I'll say,
But Dracula's on the table too.
yep.
Can I use my reaction to try and catch her? I'm willing to give up my reaction. I have
Yeah.
reaction abilities.
Okay.
I'm willing to.
Yeah,
give
I'll
that up for
allow
her.
it. Go ahead and roll a dexterity check,
Let's just yeet the
or do
pixie.
sleight of hand. Do sleight of hand.
Oh no! Oh no!
Or is that worse?
okay.
Then
That
you can
would
go straight
be a sleight
dexterity.
of hand.
But
A
I was gonna say-
19.
a 19. Okay. Yeah. So with a 19, Caranys, you begin feeling yourself go whee, and as you do, you go right into Ariala's hand, and Ariala stops you from just yeeting across the fucking room.
Do I need to have Dracula make a dex save?
You do have to make Dracula make a dex save.
She's like, why'd you catch me? Why didn't you catch the Dark Lord? Oh shit. Nat 20,
Okay.
so 22.
So
Nice.
Dracula goes spinning through the air and catches himself with his own wings and just in
Dark
place,
Lord seems to have it under control.
glaring at Stephan
Of
as the
course he
table
does, he's
is
the Dark
flung.
Lord.
So you're standing up now.
Thanks. Thanks for catching me.
You're over here, right next to there. Okay.
What's your name?
Names later. Fight now.
All right,
and
Stephan.
and I kind of pull that shield and scimitar up and okay, fuck. All right.
Here it comes.
Fucking A. Okay. Dude, you shall perish. I got nothing, man. Like, dude. I mean, but you totally pissed off Lightning Dude, and you must die.
Matthew Illard?
Roll the hit.
And
Is this on the number 2, the one that's right in front of you?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh if this one's name is just Shaggy.
Do I still have a bonus action?
I'm gonna say you did lose the bonus action by hitting your
Okay.
head, but you do have your
Then
action.
okay, so then I have two attacks. So, the first one is a 16,
That is a miss.
and the second one, that is a 22.
22, yeah, that one hits. It's like the first one, you go to swing the first time, and you're still recovering a little bit from smashing yourself in the table. But the second one, you gain focus and cleave right into the chest.
But I can, because I hit, I can use the Divine Smite, right?
You can.
Okay.
Paladin.
So I'll use a second level. Why not? And so that'll be an extra 3d8. Yeah, okay. All right.
I remember
Sorry.
that time I played
Let me
Paladin
know the
for a
weapon
dice
damage
season.
first, and then the smite damage.
Yes. So the weapon damage was a 9
Okay.
slashing, and then the radiant was 9.
Okay. Not bad at all. As you, like I say, you slash through. You could tell like the main hit didn't seem to hurt so much as the smite seemed to be what really hurt the woman.
Feel the burn.
Taco Bell.
Oh no. All right. Is there anything else you can do?
No, there's this. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. So at this point, one of them yells out, "To me, my children!" And 3 floating skulls appear. Blip. By the way, I did not make up this encounter. This is actually out of the book.
Oh no.
Right above
Steal
the stairs.
those!
This is dope. The only problem is small room.
Yep. Okay, so that brings them to their first part of the round. Okay, so the first one, seeing Amara, is going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile.
Ah!
So that is...
Dude.
3 glowing darts, right. Okay. Oof, not great. 2, 5... 7 points of damage. Second one, next to Merchant, is going to... Yeah, he's gonna drop a flaming sphere onto Merchant.
Okay.
So the purple one will be flaming sphere on you. Okay. Oh, unoccupied space. So it's actually, it can't occupy your space. It's gonna block you like that. Actually, let me use a different die. It'd be too confusing. Here we go. Burning sphere. And the third one is gonna go ahead and use a magic missile on... Yeah, on whoever Stephen's new name is. Better. 3, 6, 11 points of damage,
Owie.
which then brings it to the night hags. The first one is going to go ahead and try to claw at Fouk again. Now seeing one mini strahd and then 3 more mini strahds appear.
Mm-hmm.
That would be triggering.
That would be a 10 to hit.
So hold on. I just had this up.
I believe it's 11 to hit one of your
6
mirror
or
images.
No.
No, but I think if I don't roll an 11 or higher, then you don't have to roll it because it wouldn't even hit the mirror image.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So just like all these mini strahds just dancing around and like flicking flames from hand to hand is just maddening as she strikes out. The one on Steph is gonna go after Steph or Stephen or whatever the hell his name is today. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, not bad. 9 points of slashing damage.
Bummer.
And the one on Ariala is gonna strike out again. And that's gonna be a 10, so that's gonna miss. As it's just a whir of claws, magic missiles, swords, spells, like it's chaos inside this room right now. Bringing it back to Caranys.
I am going to. I'm not in melee range, am I?
Not. You are not.
Okay, fuck these hags. I'm gonna back up to where the door is.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough for you.
These don't count as humanoids, do they?
No.
It doesn't. Okay.
What are you thinking, Caranys?
I'm thinking how much of a bitch I want to be to these things.
A big one.
Is there anybody in my way? Is there one that has a direct line in front of me to where ally won't get hit?
I mean, so there's the skull right here that you could hit, and then there's a hag. I'd say you could probably hit that one.
Alright, that's too dangerous. I'm not gonna do it. She's gonna cast Dragon's Breath on herself
Okay.
at 3rd level.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pick fire damage.
Fire damage.
So
Alright.
fire breath. And it is 46. They have to make a dex save.
Which one?
She's gonna do it at. I keep wanting to like ping like on the map because I think it's real funny. Yeah, the one right on her.
This one? Or this one?
It's a 15-foot cone. So as long as it doesn't hit whoever this is in the corner, in the south corner, east corner rather. I lied. I'm confused.
It's either gonna hit Amara or it's gonna hit Merchant. As a 15-foot cone. If you wanted to back up a little bit this way, you take an attack of
Yeah.
opportunity from that one. But or actually, no, you. Well, yeah, no, you would. But you could risk it and do the cone that way and not hit Merchant.
Play your character. Merchant's been a jackass to you.
Yeah, she's just gonna do it.
Yep.
All right. So what's the saving throw?
It is a dex save, and if it's a 15-foot cone, so it should hit both of those two, wouldn't it?
This is just a fireball, a ball of fire right here. But a 13 to save.
It is a 15 DC.
Okay, so that is a fail.
Oh, where's my dice?
And I just made it.
46.
What are you casting?
Fire, Dragon's Breath, but it's fire breath.
Oh, thank God.
14 damage. 14
14?
fire damage.
All right. Not bad.
So 14 divided in half is 7, and then divide that in half is 3.
So you just see out of this tiny little pixie this huge gout of flame shoot out. And in fact, it almost seems like Caranys like exploded or something until eventually you just see her just like.
Fuck yeah, and yeah, and yeah. And she's like pointing around the room, just saying "fuck" every one of them.
Me?
No,
Oh.
no, I like it. She's like pointing at everyone, all the like, and Slickback. She's pointing at him too, saying "fuck you." And but
Wipe off the singe.
but she says "fuck you" with like a little heart. And then she's gonna have Dracula poof back to her, like she's gonna call him, like poof him into his little pocket dimension. She'll poof him back to her next turn.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Mara.
Okay, so let's see. We've got 1, 2. I am going to cast the inflict wounds at level 2 on the person I'm already holding.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I got a 17.
Just hits.
Nice. And that is a 4d10.
Shit.
And 27.
27. All right. Okay. So you dig your nails in even deeper and pump even more poison. And you can see that like one of the arms itself is like drooping and starting to rot away. You can see it actually coming apart at the shoulder. She's still standing, but just barely. She's looking rough.
Okay. And that is all I can do.
Alright, so you just kind of hold your nails in place?
Just kind of hold my nails in place, going, just drop dead already.
Alright, Ariala.
Ariala. Okay, sorry. So she is going to take her first attack on the hag in front of her.
Okay.
Please roll high. Nah. Yeah, 15.
That is a miss.
Okay. She'll forgo her second attack and use Commander Strike. So whoever Stephan is now can make their attack.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, I forgo one of my attacks and use a bonus action to direct an ally that can see and hear you to strike using its reaction.
Okay.
Adding superiority die to the damage roll.
Oh, dope. Okay. That is a 22.
22 does hit.
And
That's a D8 on top of whatever your divine smite and everything is too.
okay. I will use a first level spell slot for smite.
Okay.
And then you said a D8 there, Quinn?
Yep.
Okay. And then the 6 for the scimitar. So scimitar did 10 slashing. Okay. That was 2 from the superiority die.
2 from the superiority?
Yep.
Okay.
And 10 radiant from the smite.
You notice that this cut with the battle cry from Ariala, you cut in and you feel like this cut is a lot better than the last one. This one seemed to definitely affect it more, and you could feel like the rush of battle entering your veins.
Oh, dude.
All right, Ariala, was there anything else you could do?
Yeah. So next to the Pixie, are those flame skulls or just orbs?
Yeah, those are flame skulls. You see like bright orange flame shooting out of their eyes and actually out of the top of the skull itself as well.
All right, cool. Sounds good. I will let that creature take a attack of opportunity on me if they want, but I'm going to move to the first flame skull.
Okay. So this one right here.
No, the one that was literally right next to me. Actually, yeah, that one.
This one's an orb of fire. Flame skull, flame skull, flame skull. 1, 2. Oops. Good lord. 1, 2, and 3, and
Okay.
fire orb.
All right. So, yeah, I'll let the fiend take an attack of opportunity on me.
That is going to be a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, natural 19.
Minus a D4.
Okay.
It's still gonna hit, dude.
25.
25 points of damage?
No, 25 to hit.
25 to hit.
12 points of damage.
Okay, yeah. No problem. And then action surge.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Swing away. Swing away,
Thanks.
Meryl. Swing away.
Important note,
Yes.
though. In order to catch Caranys, did I have to drop my other sword?
I'll say no. It's kind of like you just kind of blocked.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. Then I'll go ahead and attack. That will be a 18.
That does hit.
Thank God, finally. Jesus Christ. Sorry. I would hate to use that action surge for fucking nothing. Next one. 20 dirty.
Yep, that hits as well.
Alright, and then bonus action for dual
I
wield?
don't think on an action surge. It's just your action you get back.
Okay, sounds good. God, 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then 9 points of slashing damage on the flame skull.
Okay, so 9 and 7, so that's 16. Okay. Yeah, you notice that that these hits on these flame skulls actually seem to be doing what you think they would. Unlike the hags, like these skulls don't seem to be as tough, and you can actually see this skull starting to split and crack. It's looking super rough.
Finally.
Anything else you can do?
Go team, go.
All right, merchant.
I'm going to focus both attacks on the number 1 hag.
Okay.
That's by Fouk, and then roll both. This is the cursed one. That is an 18 and a 15.
18 hits, 15 does not.
Shit. All right. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. All right.
Lady has got to be like hanging on by like nothing.
It's not looking great.
She's surviving on spite.
The one arm has fallen off at this point. Like your fingers are digging into nothing anymore, as like the one arm just like kind of separates like the thing. It's pretty awful.
As a bonus action, I'm going to scream at Ariala, "Stop fucking around!" Give you bardic inspiration.
I refuse.
You may refuse the bardic inspiration if you want to.
I
It's there in case you
refuse.
want it, though.
Nope.
Already done.
Ariala gives the death glare. Oh wait, are you gonna spend your bardic inspiration even though I refuse it?
I said it, yes. So it's there.
She reluctantly takes it, but it's more of
it's
a
a-
death glare of acknowledgement than it is an actual.
1d6.
Yep,
You know.
got you. I got you.
And then Merchant's going to move away from the fire orb. Can you put me as far north as possible? Yep.
There you go.
There's no safe place inside of this stupid ass house. Okay, let's
Nope.
do this.
All right, Fouk.
Okay, so you said her arm's just barely hanging on, right?
One of the arms has fallen off.
Awesome. Fouk's gonna pick up that arm.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Beat the
Fouk.
shit out of her.
And she's gonna use green flame blade on it.
Oh my
she
god!
is.
What the fuck?
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, fucking do it.
Strahd with a green
attack.
flame braid.
I mean, it's just a club anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. So 17.
Just
to
hits.
hit. Oh my god, yes. Okay. I have to go back to this. So it's 1d8. Just an extra 1d8 fire damage plus the normal effects. What damage would an arm do?
It would be like an improvised weapon. So realistically, it should be 1 plus your strength modifier. But
Okay.
I'll allow it to act as a basic club for 1d4 damage.
Okay.
Plus,
Take that.
well, do you have proficiency in improvised weapons?
Yes, actually.
Then go ahead and add your strength modifier to it too.
How the fuck?
Fuck, I don't know, but
So -4.
it's 0. Like my strength is 11. So yeah. All right, where's my d4? All right, well now I'm rolling this d4. Oh, that was a good idea. So that's 4 regular damage then, and 6 fire damage.
How do you want to finish her?
Oh, son of a bitch.
It's the dumbest way I've ever had a creature die.
Ooh, because they have like kind of like claws, right?
Yep, sure do.
Okay, so I want to swing it by like the other end of the arm.
By the stump.
Yep. And I
Okay.
just want to embed the claws right into her face.
Okay, Amara, just as you're about to dig right back in again, you just see the creature's own clawed hand swing at her face and just embed right in the cheek. And as she's going, you can actually see the fingers forming a middle finger at Fouk as she drops dead.
All
Thank
covered
you.
in green flame, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fouk. By killing her, I gained 7 points of healing. Woo.
Full counts.
Was there anything else Fouk could do?
Nope.
All right, Stephan.
Dude. I'm gonna cast. I'll use my bonus action to cast Magic Weapon
Okay.
on my scimitar,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna attack. That's not right. So that's 1, 2. Okay, that is an 18 and a 19.
Both hit.
And can I use Divine Smite on both hits?
I don't think you
Yes.
can use it at all because you used your bonus action to cast Magic Weapon.
No, it's not a bonus action. It's a whenever I hit, I can.
Oh, then yes. Then yeah,
I
I
can
thought it
expend
was
a
a bonus
spell
action
slot.
thing.
Yeah, so
You could tell Pally is the one class I've never played.
I know I don't play them, so I'll go ahead and use the 2 first level spell slots and just go
They
for
are
it.
shit
You
fighters
tell
that
why.
hit hard.
They are OP as soon as they hit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they stand around do nothing.
Yeah, that
Shit
shit
fighters.
fucking stacks too. Like
Oh, it does. It's pretty nice.
Shit, motherfucker. Okay, so and I add a +1. Which I forgot to add it to the attack, but that's 6. Okay, so it's 20 points of slashing damage
Okay.
and 14 points of radiant damage.
Ooh. Okay, so that is all right. Yeah, you like slash across the first one, and you cut like a Joker smile into her face, and then you bring it down again, and you just like flay her chest wide open. She's looking really rough, and you can finally feel that your hits are doing what's intended. You feel like you're much more effective in battle now. What else can you do with anything?
I got that.
Okay. That brings it back to the skulls. The first one is going to go ahead and you see both eyes shimmer at you, Amara, and 2 beams come out and fly at you. First one is going to be a natural 20 to hit.
Hits.
Second one is going to be a 10 to hit, so that's going to miss. Oof, that's almost max damage. 12, 13, 14. So 28 points of fire damage as the one beam strikes you right in the chest.
I'm on death saves, but technically I just frenzy.
Frenzy?
Anything below 5 hit points, the vampire will frenzy. That's what they do.
So are you still up then, or how does
No,
that work?
I'm
Oh,
down.
Okay.
But once you hit like below 5, anything below 5, it says that they frenzy.
Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty. Next one is going to do its eye beams at Ariala. It'll be at disadvantage because it's a ranged attack. It's gonna miss. I don't even need to do the bane on it. Oh wait, no, that one's not baned anyway. It doesn't matter. It's still gonna miss. Oh my goodness, yeah. Both eye beams just go wide and like scorch into the walls of the cabin. The last one is actually going to take aim at Slickback, because it has eyes on Slickback. And those dice can go to hell.
Is this a hag or a thing?
This is a skull.
Cool.
So that's an 18 to hit.
Do I have any? I don't have any bullshit. Nope. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Okay, that is 11 points of fire damage.
That goes down to 5. Thank you.
Second one
Oh, fuck.
is 14 to hit.
No, sir.
Okay. So the first beam strikes you, kind of grazes your shoulder, and the second one passes right over the second shoulder.
As the first one hits me, I go, "You motherfucker," and it's going to take
Wait, what are you using?
Hellish Rebuke.
I believe that has to be a melee hit, because they have to be near you, I think, for Hellish Rebuke.
Confirming. You point a finger, and the creature that had damaged you momentarily surrounded in hellish flames.
Okay, cool.
Dex save.
Dex save.
16 is your DC.
That is a 17.
Fuck, of course it is. Well, take, oh fuck, 12, 7, 19, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage, alright. You see it enveloped in a red flame, and you can see like a little bit of scorch on the skull itself. But that ends their turn, bringing it to the hag's turn. The one that's on, let's see. This one is going to leave Stephan, so go ahead, you can take an attack of opportunity if you like, because your round's reset, so you have your reaction again. Would you like to, Stephan?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I would.
Okay.
Because that's the only reaction I have is attack of opportunity. So yes, I'll take it. And that is a wait, it's +1, so 24.
24 hits.
Okay. Okay. I only have one left. I'll use my last smite there. So that is 8 points of magical slashing damage and 5 points radiant damage.
All right. Yeah, you cut her right across the back as she rushes at Slickback and tries to hit him with a 26. With Bane, that is a 25. Does that hit Slickback?
25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be 9 points of slashing damage. And the one on Steph is gonna stay on actually, no. The one on Steph is gonna hop on the table. Oh wait, no, there is no table, so it's just gonna work around Steph. Boop, boop. To try to strike Ariala from behind. First one is a 16 to hit, or sorry, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay. Second one is a natural 20.
Go.
First hit is 14 points of slashing damage. Second hit, I rolled really low. So 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As she goes up and just digs in, bringing it to the end of their turn, and Caranys.
Muted.
So the dice with the 1, that's still a flame skull? Yes.
That's the one that's looking really rough.
Okay. It's about to look worse. I still have the fire up because it lasts a minute.
Okay.
If I'm right next to it, then none of my allies are gonna get caught, right?
Correct.
It's the code. I'm just gonna smoke it.
Okay.
She's just gonna open her mouth and.
So dex save.
Yep.
That's a fail.
$11 fire damage.
Yeah, as you breathe fire on it again, you can see it almost like a lobster heating up on the inside, except you see like the skull itself crack and steam shoot out of the top as the skull drops lifeless on the ground and then turns to ash.
Okay. And I take it that one to my other side is also.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Oh, and this drops because it
Simpson.
drops. Yeah, that other one's a skull, and that's a skull right there as well.
She's gonna poof Dracula back into existence.
Okay. I'll just use this for Dracula as your little partner.
And who's close to me? I can't tell.
That would be Ariala right there.
Hi.
Also, Cleric down. Cleric's down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can he? He can't use the help action to help him up, can he?
Because you have to kind of do it with your actions to use him, and you used your bonus action to poof him back in.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna. I'll have him move around to like the west corner.
The west corner? Right there?
Yeah. And that's
Okay.
it.
Alright. I need a death save for Amara.
17.
17? Success.
Yay!
I don't have any healing or anything, so I can't help the cleric.
Ariala.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
Alright.
Isn't she healed by necrotic
Oh,
energy?
She actually
Oh,
did tell you that,
oh.
so you
I
actually
forgot.
did
Yeah, I
know.
can help her.
Shit, I can't help you then.
Okay, Ariala.
Ariala is gonna see that hag behind her and be like, "You bitch!" And she is going to attack
Okay.
properly. Yep. So that would be a 24.
Hits.
All right. Then a 22.
Hits.
All right. So for the first one, 6 points of slashing.
Okay.
And then for the second one, I need her to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Because I'm going to use my menacing attack, which on a failure, she is frightened of me until her next turn.
So that's a 9, so I'm assuming that's
Or
a failure.
until my next turn.
Okay.
Sorry. And yes, that is a failure. But, so she is going to take... Oh, finally, 11 points of slashing damage. Followed by... an extra 7. So in total, that's 19 points, or
Okay.
18 points of slashing.
All right. She's looking super rough and also terrified.
Cool.
You could see her already starting to pivot on the balls of her feet to turn and run.
And then that's good. So she is currently frightened.
Yep.
Which means, remind me of the frightened rules. She can't take a reaction against me now, right?
She can. It would be at disadvantage. She has to use her movement to try to get as far away from you as possible. Or no, sorry, she cannot come any closer to you than she already is. Any attacks on anything, as long as you're within eyesight of her, are at disadvantage.
Okay. Then I'll risk it, and I'll run up to that last flame skull.
Okay. So you rush up to that.
Yep. And I'll use my
you
bonus action.
actually did not leave her melee to get there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then I will use my last bonus action to attack that.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
That will be a 16.
That does hit.
And that will be 8 points of, we'll call that one piercing.
Okay. So you like stab like right into the eye socket and kind of give it a twist. It's still standing, but it's looking a little rough.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Bringing it back to Merchant.
Is Eldritch Blast always a ranged spell?
Yes.
So if I do it in melee, it's a disadvantage?
Correct.
Okay, well, this is why I have a melee attack.
If you wanted to aim it at her, then it would not be.
Nope. Going to twist my pimp cane, pull out my rapier, and stab this bitch in the stomach.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
23.
23. Okay, yeah, that hits. Stephan, you see this just like blade come out of the back of this hag, as you just see you see Merchant holding the cane, but you see a blade sticking out of her back.
Not only that, but I'm also going to use Psychic Blades on this.
Okay.
Add 2d6 to whatever damage this is. So, it... Fuck me. So, it is 9 points of rapier damage.
Okay.
And then 2 points of psychic damage.
There it is. Yeah.
All right. She's starting to look pretty rough. As you just kind of gut shotted her right there. She's looking pretty rough.
Now, here's
Missed calls. Sorry, my phone's dead.
I'm sorry that your phone's dead. Anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know my voice.
It's okay.
It's a joke with my.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
What I know that healing word would not affect Amara.
Yeah, she did tell you that.
Fuck.
Which
We-
is
we
good
have a
because it means
necro-
you're not
we have
wearing
a-
a spell.
Yeah, we have a necromancer.
You have a necromancer who's carrying around who she believes to be the Dark Lord Dracula as her pet dragon.
Yeah.
We did see her have 3 corpses at one point.
Oh, I know. I know. It's just that I wanted to try to help someone who's currently on the floor. And I cannot healing word myself. That's...
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I want to say, I'm the best. I'm the best motherfucker. Y'all know.
I healing word myself all the time. Fuck
Healing word
everybody.
at 2nd level because I'm at
I'm
7 hit
healing
points.
word myself right now. Yeah.
That is 10 points of healing. Thank
All
God. Okay. That's it.
All right, Fouk.
Okay. So who's looking the most fresh right now?
The two. Well, really, this skull is actually the freshest. Has not taken a
Okay.
hit yet.
I need one other target.
I mean, the hags look about equal.
Oh, she'll pick one of the hags.
Okay.
She's going to cast Hold Person at a 3rd level.
Okay, let me check something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's only humanoids.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, it is too. Yeah.
Yep.
I know
humanoids.
this because I abused the hell out of that spell, so...
Use both hags.
I w-
All right, both hags. Yep.
Yep. Okay. What's the save?
It is. Wisdom 15.
Oof. First one, 19. Second one, an 11.
All right. So yeah, she is paralyzed, and at the end of each turn, she can roll her wisdom again to see if she can break out of it.
All right.
Which one failed?
The one that is on Merchant is the one that failed.
Thank God. Thank you so much. I was gonna get my shit kicked in.
All right. Was there anything else Fouk could do?
No.
All right.
Nope.
Bring it to Stephen.
Dude. What is that next to me?
What? This, or that?
What's on the other side of me there on
That
the
right there?
table? Yeah.
That's one of the sisters.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. I will totally, slash at that bitch.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
That is a dirty 20 and a natural 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit real hard.
And that one. So, yeah. Okay. So that's 21 points of magical slashing damage.
Total?
Total.
So how do you want to finish her?
I'll scream something like, God damn it, I don't have it tonight. It's gone. Say hello to Lightning Dude! And I will, just slash through.
Okay, you just stick the sword right into her gut and just cut up, and she kind of falls into two pieces and takes a tumble, and she is dead. Anything else you can do, Stephen?
Let's see. Bonus actions. Oh, yeah, no, because I'm all out of spell slots. So, yeah.
All right. Brings it back to the skulls. First one is going to take 2 I-beam attacks at Stephen. That is an 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
Okay. And the second one is going to be a 19.
Totes.
Okay. Oof. 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 total points of fire damage.
Damn, dude.
As the I-beams both strike you, one on each shoulder blade. The next one is going to take 2 I-beam attacks at Fouk. That is a 19 for the first one. And
she still has her mirror images up.
okay, so it was a 19 and a 23. So go ahead and roll 2 mirror images.
Okay. I get the spell back up. There it is. Okay, so yeah, I rolled a 19.
For the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, what about the second one?
9.
9? Okay, so the first one hits. I believe the second one misses?
Yep.
Or one hits, one misses
wait.
total.
No, they both.
No,
miss.
both miss.
Okay,
it's
both
8 or
miss.
higher with the 2, yeah.
Okay, I, for whatever reason, was thinking 11. 'Cause I
It's
know
11 for the 3, and then
Yeah.
when it gets to 2, it's 8.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So, the 2 beams just strike 2 little dancing straws, and then there were 2. That ends their turn.
Wait, you actually have to roll to hit a duplicate as well.
I did. I rolled
Okay,
twice.
AC equals 10 plus my dex modifier, which is... So 13 was the AC, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely hit.
Okay. Okay, so it's the Night Hag's turn, and she can't do anything, because she's paralyzed. She's going to try to roll her wisdom save. This dice has been okay tonight. Let's give it a shot. Nope, that's another fail. So she is still paralyzed. Bringing it to Caranys.
I am going to... Hold on. Oh, I don't have to have Dracula land on her because it's a ranged attack, not a touch attack. The name is misleading. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on Amara.
Okay.
And
go ahead and roll at disadvantage because it is a ranged spell, and she is prone.
Oh, damn it! I rolled a nat 20 and a 13.
Does a 13 hit Amara? What's that, sorry?
Yes.
Okay, so you still hit, so go ahead and roll healing.
Uh, 10 HP back.
Yay! I'm alive.
And then, for my bonus action, I'm just gonna keep maintaining the concentration on the dragon's breath.
Okay.
But Dracula will move over to behind Amara.
Okay. So, sorry, I moved the wrong person before. But there you go. Alright, that brings it back to Amara.
Yay, I'm awake now.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. Is any of the ladies still alive? Or are they all dead?
One right here. Take you half movement to stand.
Okay, so I'm going to stand.
Okay.
And I would like to cast Guiding Bolt.
Alright, it's advantage because she's paralyzed.
Nice. Alrighty. I got an 18 and a 16.
Yeah, the 18 hits.
Nice. Alright. So it is at level 2. It's 5d6, yes. 5d6. Alrighty. 5d6. Roll. 24.
24. How do you want to finish her?
I get up and be like, you can't kill me that easy! And go, wah! Across the room, and it just goes, it hits you right in the head.
Okay, it almost looks like the curved bullet from Wanted, as she swings her arm around, and the guiding bolt arcs in a kind of semicircle before smashing into the side of her head, and the head pops like an old grape. And as she drops, you notice that the remaining skulls flicker, drop, and then turn to ash. And that's going to break combat, and that is where we're going to take our quick 10-15 minute break. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We will return shortly. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be right back. Mics are hot.
Hot
And
mic.
we are back. More surrender your booty.
Oh yeah. Surrender that booty, Robin. Anyway.
That just happened.
Speaking of Chris O'Donnell.
Right. We can surrender that booty anytime.
Oh my god, I love you all. As we took our
Call
break,
us Chris O'Donnell.
this group of strangers came together to fight together as one to take out the 3 night hags that were trying to cook them and eat them in an impressive display of camaraderie, which they had not had up to this point. One of the night hags is still like, you win. I'll tell you where to find the ducks.
The ducks? The ducks?
We don't need the bloody ducks, we need the ducks.
She's dying. She should help us.
Merchant just walks over to the hag. I'll let them do these puns forever. Out with it.
She motions to a small table in the room. There you see a quill and some parchment.
Walk over, grab it, bring it back.
Okay. She jabs the quill into her hand, and just using the blood, begins to write crude directions to the docks for you all.
I am going to insight the fuck out of her as
Okay.
she's doing this.
Roll insight.
Make sure she's not pulling some bullshit.
Can I?
6.
6. You're
mm.
sorry. I'll get right to you, Caranys, real quick. You're really grossed out by what she's doing. You're like, oh god, in blood, really? It's too distracting. Yes, Caranys?
Sorry, the noise was me thinking, not
okay.
not the talking over him. It's fine. I was thinking. I was trying to decide if I'm gonna waste another spell or not.
Okay.
Merchant says, any more details, or is this wrong?
She goes, quack, and then dies.
I'm gonna bring the bitch back.
I imagine that's what the pixie said. That bitch just quacked at me.
Dude.
Duck, duck, and she's the goose.
Merchant will take his rapier, stab her through the head and through the heart just to make sure, and then puts it back in his pimp cane. All right, anyone go to maps? Oh, I'm the bard. Anyway, I look at the map. Is it bullshit map, Brian?
It's not a map, it's written directions.
Oh. Is it in her fucking language?
No, it is in common. It seems like she upheld what she said.
The call keeps freezing on me.
All right. Well, somebody has to be the leader out there. So let's go to infinity and not beyond.
Let's rest in this nice, warm, dry house that we totally just took first, and then we'll go.
Toads.
Oh. I did get promised my warm blood. Where is it? She goes towards the kitchen.
It's still cooking.
We point to the hags. They technically have blood.
No, dude, they can't drink the dead blood.
Okay.
It has to be the living, right?
No,
Oh,
I drink animal. And she pulls up the pot and gets it into him. Stirs it.
oh, you're vegan.
Dracula makes gagging noises.
Sorry.
The blood got a little bit burnt, but otherwise it's like, it's blood.
It's blood. Drinking it. Healing myself.
Aurelia. How do you say
I'm
your
gonna
name?
walk over to where the food is and
Ariala.
start serving up a bowl.
Ariala. I highly apologize. As you know, names are very important to me, so I will make sure that I say yours properly. Like everyone's going to say my name properly, a merchant name Slayback or merchant, because that is my occupation. Anyway, Aurelia, are you from this area? Because we did not see you on the boat.
No.
How did you end up on this island? Just woke up.
I was running from somebody. We're swimming because I'm a better swimmer.
Oh, yeah, that dude, that dick. Eric, fuck that dude.
Yeah, Eric from Waterdeep.
Oh, yes.
You know, you give everything to a person thinking that's a good idea. You leave your home as a princess because your dad thought it was a good idea, and he looked like such a good guy at the time. And all of a sudden, no, he asks you to chop off of your legs, and you do it for him, and you get turned into sea foam. So you can understand why I want to chop your legs off right now, but that's fine. I'm not going to do that.
First thing, my name is a merchant named Slickback, or you call me merchant because that is my occupation.
Eh?
Secondly,
we don't care what your name is, and I will compel you to stop saying that. Don't do it.
Dude, not every dude is like that asshole dude, and you shouldn't like project all of that on us, like, 'cause that's totally not cool.
Nope, you're right. It's still fresh. This happened. I literally ran away maybe about 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Feelings
no.
are okay though. Feelings are important, huh, Fouk? Feelings are okay.
Fouk like feelings.
I mean, you would be the first people I met since everything. But
Do you want some stew?
what's in the stew?
It's probably people.
I mean, I don't know, man, but it tastes pretty good.
Brian,
Not
what's in the
blood
stew?
of squirrel.
Roll perception.
It's pretty good. Let me get my character sheet. Sorry.
Oops. Oh, yeah. I have no idea, dude.
21.
Okay, with the 21, you kind of stir the stew to try to get a look at the meat, and an eyeball kind of plips to the surface.
I'm good. I'll take out my rations.
See? Totally good.
If it makes you feel better, everything that has legs has eyes. That we
It's
eat.
just seafood, dude.
I don't eat seafood.
But you see and eat the food. That is the proper diet for
I
people
pull out my
like you.
rations, I see, and I food.
Kara at this point here over in the corner with her own little tiny rations, and she's got a little bottle of blood that she gives to Dracula the dragon, and she's like, "These people are crazy. They're crazy, and I swear I'm going to free you, but we gotta deal with the crazy people first."
Oh,
People.
dude, Pixie dude, I'm like totally sorry about the table thing.
No, you're not.
No, I totally am, dude. It's like
Nobody
like-
cares about the little pixie on the table or on anything else. We always like
No,
little
I do.
tiny pixie. Oh, the pixie can fly. Let's just fling the table halfway across the world. Let's-
Bitch, I literally healed you.
I caught you.
What are you
And
talking
you
about?
healed me.
I mean, like, I did take an oath to like protect the world from extraplanar beings
Oh.
and shit, but like,
That's-
dude, I didn't mean it. Like,
That's a fantastic point. By the way, what's your name?
oh, I'm Finn.
Finn?
Yeah, Finn.
that
Not
kind of
like
name is Finn.
Stephan?
Yeah,
Stephen?
like
Just Finn.
Like, yeah, like Stephan. My name is Finn. Like, we all have like variations of Stephen's name, man.
Yep. I wanna
Except
let
for
you know-
Dave.
They're fucking crazy, Dracula.
That's what I was trying to tell the hat that they were. That's what Step was trying to tell the hag lady. Like, we have one of those. Like, they had a sister that had like a totally different name. We have one of those. We have a Dave.
But
I want to
yeah,
let you know right now that I'm going to apologize for destroying your name a couple hundred times.
Oh no, it's totally cool, bro.
It's going to take a while. But I
Yeah,
apologize. Anyway.
It's okay.
well-
Merchant name Slickback.
Yeah, see, this is why I like you. This is why I like you. When we get some money, you're going to get hired. Anyway, Merchant's going to get some tea and start reading the instructions while this happens, and that'll be his day.
Okay. Before we all stop talking and start doing our jobs real quick, what's their deal? And points to Fouk.
Fouk is Fouk.
Dude,
Okay.
Don't pick on Fouk. Fouk, my friend.
do I, as a
I'm not
pixie, know what she is?
No, because you didn't really see her. Like, you haven't seen her real form. So
Okay.
you know that Fouk is a shapeshifter of some sort, but what exactly, you don't know.
Okay.
Probably a
Don't want
doppelganger.
unsettling visage.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
found this one off the when we was floating in the ship before we got shipwrecked. We found this one floating in the middle of the sea, barely surviving. Picked them up, brought them on the boat. Here they are. They are Fouk. Fouk is Fouk.
He understands.
Yeah, Fouk is a friend, dude. She's cool.
Fouk was fish bait.
Never change form.
Finn.
Oh,
Like Finn.
I mean, I can't promise anything, man. Like, it's just like what we do.
Can you change form with personalities too?
No, man. Like, we
Oh.
always look like this, totally, adorable, stocky redhead dude.
Should Fouk adopt personalities for new looks?
Oh, no.
I would not recommend it, man, because like, it gets really kind of crazy up in there. Like, there's a lot of people talking and shit. The only thing is that like, we all know what's going on, but like Stephan, when he's out, he's out. So, like, he wakes up, he fucking has no clue what's happening.
Oh my god, do you know?
Okay.
What? Are you possessing somebody? Possession is bad.
No, man, we're all
it
just
though?
like, we're all aspects of Stephan. Like, he was like touched in a really bad way by, like a really messed up creature. And that's why I took the oath of the Watcher, to protect the land from this happening again.
You know, Fouk have voices in head too. They say, burn things, Fouk.
Oh yeah, dude.
Why did I
We have
come
one of
to
those
the
too.
world?
Yeah.
Because you
Dude.
have to save me, Caranys.
I'm with you on that.
Me?
Why
Yes,
did I?
You.
I came here because of this one right here. She points at the dragon.
Vlad. Yes, you keep saying the Lord's name, Vlad.
What?
Like,
What does that mean, dude? I don't get that. Like, you keep calling him the Dark Lord, and someone called him Vlad. I don't even know what that means.
Now
Think
Fouk
sh-
killed Dark Lord.
No.
No, you
Dark
killed
Lord
Tyrant.
is right
you
here.
killed Meanie. You killed Tyrant.
Big meanie. Yeah. He had coming.
You
Yes.
killed Impersonator.
He's still alive?
No, you killed Mr. Strahd.
It start again!
No, Fouk.
In the back of your head, Fouk, you hear.
Well, no.
But then you realize it's just yourself laughing at yourself in the back of your head.
I was gonna say it could be actually Dracula because he can telepathy.
I mean, you
Concern
want Dracula to do that.
himself.
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna like laugh in everyone's head.
Oh.
That's
Fouk's not sure what
concerning.
her voice and not her voice. Not Fouk's voice.
So, wait. Fouk,
Fouk?
what's your real form?
God, it's so hard not to metagame this.
I don't want to see it. But I do.
Fouk's all forms real.
Shit.
Okay,
what is
but you-
Fouk's real
you-
form?
You were born at some point, right?
You question.
Maybe she hatched.
That's totally deep, dude.
I mean,
Did
I
Fouk
just
hatch?
fell off of a tree.
Fouk just there. Fouk not nowhere.
Brian, does Merchant know what a changeling is?
Go ahead and roll
Thank you.
history to see if you know about them.
Ugh, all right. Nope. That'd be an
Would
8.
I know?
Can I roll history? My very old vampire?
Sure. Yeah, you and Caranys can both roll history as well.
I rolled because I
I got
was a
18
bard.
plus 6.
6? Okay.
I have 6 in history. 18 plus 6. You know what that is. 24.
11.
11? Okay, Amara, you know what a changeling is. You know that changelings typically know what they look like. You know that they're not hatched. They are born. You suspect Fouk might be a changeling, but a very odd changeling. Typically, they're like spies, and they are usually not above board. But Fouk just seems different.
I like Fouk, so I not out her.
I'm sorry, I'm just asking questions. I just have so many questions. Like, were you born? And apparently you were. What is he a merchant of? What the hell are you watching for? Like, is that the Dark Lord or not? Why is a vampire able to walk in the day?
It is the Dark Lord.
It's okay. Shh.
I'm so confused.
Fouk is just like touching like the middle of your back because Fouk is 3 feet tall.
Yep.
Or no,
Okay.
she's short now, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very short.
I just, the human world's a mess. Everything here sucks. We know what things are like in the bottom. There are fish. There are sometimes krakens. There are giants down there every now and then. Like, it's...
Okay, we will explain to you.
Prepared in the human world.
So,
Oh, you gotta walk on now. No, you're in the human world.
And he's figured
It's
out.
okay. We're going to eat some hay in the human world. Oh, sha-la-la-la.
like
Let's
it.
eat that eye. Don't be so shy in the human world.
No.
He's the core.
No,
Somebody
actual-
clip
like-
that, please.
Yes.
Slingback actually sing that. Yes.
Anyway,
He is a bard.
Ariala,
yeah.
I mean, I can take you to the Fey world where it's a lot more fucked up, but I don't know that you actually want to be there.
Oh, I've been there before, you know? I was an elven princess. I've been to the Fae before.
But which one? Because there's some of them are more fucked up than the rest of them.
The ocean one.
Oh, that's the pansy one. Come to the real world.
Everything was fine until the Fire Nation attacked. Well, I see we're all making friends.
okay, Ariala. I think he sells ladies, and I don't know, but I like Fouk.
I say.
Fook like friends.
Well, first thing I would like to say, I like to say that I sell companionship. Ladies, gentlemen, anyone and everything in between and above.
Can we sell you?
Fook always want more friends.
Unfortunately, I am not for sale.
Oh, good. Then I will sell you.
No, I can tell you right now, I am not for sale.
5
My
GP.
job,
Fouk,
My
let's sell
job
him to highest bidder, and we will
is
get
to-
coins.
I will pitch in 5 GP, making it 10 GP to buy him.
This is a
Good deal.
high
I'll
holy
pay
day
you
of my
100
people.
gold pieces to shut the Fey up about it.
I just want to say that today is a high holy day of my people, in which no selling
Oh
of
shit!
me will be done.
Oh no! Ariala has bid
Oh,
10 gold
yes,
on
I
you. You
understand.
are her sold.
Some people do not quite understand the tiefling way of life, but there'll be no selling of me today. But I also do procure any items people may want via whatever means necessary. So I am a merchant.
Okay, merchant.
See, that was easy, was it not?
Well, call me a bitch again, and I'll keep calling you A. Say it's fair.
At this point, I still don't think anybody's asked my character's name, so they're all just like referring to her as the Pixie, and she's not even going to correct them.
Showed up in my hat.
She's not even going to correct them because the Fae don't give names.
That's how the witches get you.
I will accept these terms because the name is very powerful.
Good. And then Fouk, will you be my friend?
Fook. Fook will always be your friend.
Always.
Always.
That fucking look.
I just heard the dun dun dun.
I picture that fucking hamster that turns around with the monocle.
And okay, well, glad that introduction's finally over. Feel like we can go and have a more fruitful relationship. I will try and not cut off any of the men's toes and feet.
The pixie puts away her dagger.
We're like super thankful for that. Cause like obviously like you met Steffi and stuff, like we're not all dudes up in here. And we are not that dude. That dude's a dick. And if I ever saw that dude, I would cut off his dick, shove it up his ass, and then tell him to fuck himself.
But he did.
Right?
True statement. Fucking
I was not prepared.
If it makes you feel better, I am not in the game of dealing with hearts. I'm in the game of dealing with cash. I have never hurt a heart of anyone who did not pay me for it.
You stuck me in your hat.
You, first thing,
Dude.
you showed up in my hat,
I
did not stop you.
I can't teleport. You put me there.
I put you there. You are all of an inch tall. I can't grab you if I tried.
She grabbed me just fine.
She
points at Ariala.
is a wizard. Oh, a very
Warrior.
skillful fighter over there.
She's actually gonna go land on Ariala's shoulder, and Dracula's just gonna sit there like.
She's like the angry inch.
And quite frankly,
I am 4 inches tall.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sorry, angry inches.
Well, as some clients say, 4 inches is enough. Anyway.
No, dude, totally is not. Sorry.
Hey, I'm not going.
You're not gonna have to worry about your toes while you're sleeping. It's your eyeballs you're gonna have to worry about.
Hey, the gold says whatever they want. Whatever they want, that's the gold.
No, Fouk and I are going to sell to a high bidder, which seems to be our friend Ariala.
Okay, so
What?
Cool. Are you?
How'd we get there?
Do vampires like do you guys like when you die and come back like in undeath and stuff? Do you like lose the ability to like listen? Cause like we're having a good moment, we're bonding. Like we're not gonna try to sell a merchant name like back. Like
Thank you very much.
He's a bra, you know.
You hear
like,
in your head, Matty. No, just that one is like that.
Toads.
It's like this really deep, smooth man's voice.
Merchant raises his hand as he looks around everybody. With all due respect, now that we are comrades, some of y'all look fucked up from the floor up. Does anyone have the ability to heal?
I do.
I can do that.
Not in the way you want me to.
But I might. I don't know. I mean, actually, it doesn't matter. We're gonna rest here, right? Like.
Yeah, does everyone have the ability to rest all the way up?
I can give
I
her
mean, you can
healing.
sleep.
Sleep would be good.
Like, what time is it, dude? DM, dude?
I'll look up at the sky.
Voice in the sky, what time is it?
You peek out the window, and the sun has set at this point.
Finn's actually gonna go out to the window and go, what time is it, DM, dude?
You hear back, "It's 9 o'clock! Now go to bed, you asshole!"
That was the most Mel Brooks this show has ever been.
Why does his deity respond back to him?
Because he's not in Barovia.
My deity is not the DM. My deity is the lightning dude.
The lightning dude.
Who's the lightning dude?
That is a question, isn't it?
You know the lightning dude.
No, I worship the Dark Lord. Who's the lightning dude?
Who is the Dark Lord?
I
pointed at the dragon.
know his
That's
name,
the Dark
man.
Lord.
Like,
He gets it.
he's a lightning dude. Like, yeah, it's like lightning.
I've heard stories of multiple lightning dudes. Which one is yours? Is yours the one with the hammer? Is yours the one with the bolts?
Yeah, bolts sound right. It's like,
Oh, is this the one, the human god that likes to turn into cows and stuff and go find women in the human world?
what?
I've heard of that story. Many people actually think their entire lives are based on the celestial stars that is based on.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
See,
dude.
in my
story.
home, we just listen to the trees.
In a world long far from here, there are books about this. Maybe
Stevers, like, he likes to, like, talk to trees and shit. Like, he's kind of like a hippy-dippy granola dude.
Listen, trees know things.
I don't
They
believe
know.
that, man. Like, trees are cool because, like, they provide shade. And
Trees will fuck you
What
up.
is the average
and
intelligence
they're made
of
of
this
wood,
team?
and wood is funny. You know?
What is the average intelligence of this team?
That was a very good question.
I think we're base of 13.
Oh, I have a
I'm-
19.
I
No
mean,
fucking way.
I've got, like, 14.
No fucking way.
I have a
12.
16.
I just have,
No,
like, a
bitch.
10 wisdom. Man.
You
I
have a
mean,
19
if
intelligence.
if you could talk to a tree like one of those druids, right? That tree would know things.
Toads. I guess.
It probably stands there, and it absorbs knowledge. It knows things.
I mean, if you
It's-
think about it, we're living inside right now, we're inside the bones of trees.
You said.
We're in a tree carcass. I can't animate that though.
No, we're in a house.
Oh my god, does this thing have chicken legs?
I can give it
You
chicken
can
legs.
check.
Does it have what?
That's so meta, I know, but like, Quinn wants to, Ariala, I don't know. No, Ariala wouldn't know that story, so she's not gonna go check.
I'm
She
just
did
going
say
for the
that.
idea that a house is nothing but mutilated trees constantly screaming ow.
Druids are constantly covering their ears because they're like, oh my god, the terror.
Like, that doesn't make sense because, like, all the parts of a person don't have mouths to scream with.
Trees don't have mouths to scream with unless they're, ants, in which case they're not really trees, and then they like to chase you down when
So
you
then,
steal
like,
their
how do
acorns.
they scream, man?
These have voices too.
I
I
think
mean,
we
but
need to go to
how?
bed.
I literally went to college with a bunch of people who would talk all day and understood them far more than any of y'all.
You guys enjoy your night's rest. I'll keep watch after my
I-
trance.
I'm gonna
Oh.
hang out
Like
with you,
gatekeepers.
Ariala.
Cool. Like, you're a DJ?
Me? Oh, I did go.
No. Her, like, she was talking about trance and shit. Like,
I don't sleep.
Callie's just gonna make a find some cloth and make a little nest and curl up in it with Dracula and like sleep and it'd be really cute.
Wait, a merchant named Sickback. Were you a DJ?
Technically, I can be. Yes.
Wait,
Oh.
Amara, do you need to sleep?
No, I
Oh.
I was gonna sit with you, and we could commiserate about the map and where we're going.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Don't eat me.
I don't eat people unless I'm too starved, or I fall below 5 hit points, in which case the DM has to figure that out.
Dude. Okay.
But one day we're gonna have to figure out what this DM thing you guys are talking about is.
It's the overarching deity.
I mean, like AO?
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, but more than that, and yeah, I don't know, man. It's like a thing. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, the eyeballs are like making me sleepy.
Are you poisoned?
I cast Unseen Servant, and I tell them to make beds for any humanoid figures here that are not undead creatures.
Okay.
So like, get rid of the carcasses, make up beds.
You just see like the bodies like lurching with like one foot in the air across the room.
That's not me.
Oh, that's cool. No.
That's one of my hoes.
You
can
see a
call her
broom just sweeping.
That's one of my unseen hoes. Her name's Pixie. She's just making this place a little bit more fresh for us before we go to sleep.
Pixie.
Pixie.
Oh, that reminds me, dude. So little itty tiny dude with like Dark Lord there. What's your name?
Why do you want to?
So I can properly address you in your rightful nomenclature.
You can call me Kara.
Kara, cool.
You're not getting all of it.
Okay, that's cool. I don't need it.
I mean, you seem like you don't know how to use it. So, none of you seem like you know how to use a name to tell me what to do, but I'm not giving you all of it.
We don't know
There's
how to use a name.
Kara.
See now, this is why I don't really totally always trust folks from the outer planes, man.
See, this is why the people from the Feywilds
Scary.
don't trust people from anywhere. They don't even trust themselves because you know what? We know how to use names, and names have power. And if I tell you all of it, then you're gonna tell me to go waltz my happy little fairy butt right off the edge of a tree and not wake back up.
So
But-
what you are telling us freely of your own will and for fruition is that if we learn your full name, we can have the power to make you do stuff.
Oh, I
don't
didn't
know,
say that.
man. That doesn't seem right. There's probably a lot more of that though.
I am but a humble servant of what has been served to me.
But I am
But Kara,
curious
it's fine.
if we were able to get you to like walk off a tree, like could you just like fly? Because you have
Not
wings.
if you told me not to.
But why would I do that?
So
Yeah, you're not from the Feywilds. You don't think it's a joke.
We're
what
not trying to kill you. We're
So what
trying
you're
to
telling
get
me-
to our next adventure together.
I'm
Is
like
that-
so not from the Feywild, dude.
if someone would by chance learn your full name, they could hypothetically get you to fly into a bank when it's closed, open up a vault if you had the passcode, grab some money and leave.
I would do that anyway. Why do you gotta use my name to tell me to do it?
Really? Would you
That's-
really do it?
That's messed up, dude. Why would you do that?
I'm not gonna say I haven't done it before, but I have.
Okay, okay. So,
Wait.
hypothetical.
Princess, you're in a
Adventure.
room full of criminals. I want you to know this.
Listen, I'm not a criminal. I'm a fairy. I see shiny shit. I go take it.
Oh, I'm totally not a criminal, dude.
Well.
You're
What
too
if
pure.
What if I told you there's an entire vault that belongs to a certain Lord of Waterdeep that I know the passcode to for a later adventure, maybe after all these ones are over. that we
Listen,
could
if you
go-
want me to go rob your ex, just tell me that you want me to go rob your ex. I'll shank him in his eyeballs too.
I
I'm
want
not
you to
just
rob his
someone
family
going
blind.
to-
I want you to make him declare bankruptcy over to the council.
I'm gonna need like 15 more pixies for this.
Let's do it.
And we're gonna have to free the Dark Lord.
And we need Fouk.
We
Fouk
could
not know what you
totally-
talk about, but Fouk can.
We're gonna have to free the Dark Lord because he's the one that got me here in the first place, and then he became the dragon, and you know, I need him to be not the dragon anymore.
Yeah, well, let him loose inside the
Oh,
house.
he's kind of a dragon. He's like a pseudo dragon. Like,
Just insulted you.
Look, and then we can have Amara, like, totally charm the front guardsman. This could work.
Speaking of Amara,
Ma-
question for you. How is a vampire a cleric? That seems a little, in my history, backwards.
I think you're muted.
A little louder there, dearly.
Yeah, how'd you do that? Because God hurt the Dracula.
Because I help people. I didn't like Mr. Strahd. And after 500 years, you find that people aren't such bad company if you just remember you're a people.
To be fair, nobody but Strahd likes Strahd.
Yes. Within this world, now that Fouk exists in it, the people that saved the world from Strahd
Saved.
should not be the heroes.
They are not the heroes. If you recall, they were chased out of Barovia. With
No,
pitchforks.
in Fouk's mind, they were all celebrated.
But
they gave us a
I
castle
decided
and everything.
to become a healer because very easy to find warlocks that will smack me with a bolt when I need healing, but not so easy to find healers that go with parties and.
Wait, a bolt? Wait, hold on, man. It's not necrotic? No, it's not. It's just damage.
Well,
Okay.
I smacked you with the spectral hand of death.
Well,
anything that is for dead things will bring me back.
that's good to know.
And
Unfortunately, I have nothing that will bring you back.
If you get a blood bag out of my pack, stick it in my mouth.
Good. You have basically a potion. Good to know.
Anyway, let's go over this map, Amara.
All right, let's do it. It's not a map, it's words. Why is it words?
Whatever. I have a map here that
Map.
DM.
Roll survival. To see how well you made this map, because you would have made it on your own, from your own knowledge.
Kara's gonna go to sleep.
Well, it said I didn't make it. It actually says in my background that. Where is it? Poorly wrought maps from your homeland that depict where you are in favor. Well, I guess I would have. Okay.
Yeah, you know where you are, generally, but like for a map of like the island itself, it would be based off of what you put together.
16.
16? Okay. Between the directions and the crude map that you drew, you have a pretty good idea of where the docks are. Kind of how this path had spiraled in. There's an actual, like, very hard to find side path. That's a very small, almost like a game trail. And if you follow the game trail, it'll take you to the other side of the island where supposedly there is some kind of dock there.
Cool.
Well, it looks like we could get there okay. Do you want to go scout?
No, I want to rest.
Revere. Okay.
And as
Revere.
she's trancing, it kind of just looks like she's sleeping with her eyes open.
Must be an elf of some kind. And Amara just sits there with the map and draws, because she's an archaeologist, so she's trying to figure out this map that she is now left with to ponder.
So, as Ariala trances, the rest of you sleep, and Amara begins her study of the map that Ariala drew. That is where we're going to end tonight's session. All right.
Ooh, long rest.
Yes.
Yeah, finally.
We'll take a long rest. You'll all achieve your long rest.
Kara's hurting bad.
Yes.
Congrats, you had your first combat, and you all survived.
And you all level up?
Not quite yet.
Aw.
First combat level up.
Yeah, no
This
shit,
This
right?
is all this.
That's like first level stuff, like, you know.
No, that was actually a pretty tough battle. And
That was actually a pretty tough battle. Like,
No, I'm
yeah.
saying like, but you know, like
yeah,
just
I
off
was-
of like
I was
your first battle, it's like a
dangerous and close to falling.
No, you're
couple
right,
times
Matty.
there.
This was first combat, first real thing. Like, let's all hold our fucking horses a little bit. Shit.
I mean,
I'm just changing one spell to Thunderstep.
With that, thank you all for hanging out with us. We'll do a quick 10-minute Q&A. If you got questions, get them off your chest. If not, we'll say our goodbyes and call it a night. So, I'd say we'll vamp and give ourselves some time, but it's a little more prescient with an actual vampire with us.
did that hurt? Did that hurt, Brian?
Vamping's a thing. You do it on podcasts when you're looking something up and you don't want people to know.
Don't try and explain the pun. Today. It still remains a pun.
I think I'm gonna change riposte. I didn't quite use that.
Alright, so it looks like nobody's got anything. Mage did give us a clip of a merchant named Slickback singing for us. So
Yes.
Yes.
that is awesome.
Yes.
With that, we'll go around the table and say our goodbyes. Today, we'll start with Matty.
Hey, folks. I'm Matty, and I do a lot of stuff. I play a lot of D&D right here on this channel. So every other Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So yeah. And then the other Mondays, I play D&D over at Fem NPC. I am working on also running a D&D podcast set in Dragonlance. That's coming out soon. And next weekend is Stinkapalooza, and it's 32 hours of TTRPGs to raise money for our friend Alex, aka Secret Streams. And the raffle, you can enter the raffle at any time. You can, for every $5 you donate to Alex's GoFundMe, is a raffle entry. The stipulation is you have to post public comment that says Stinkapalooza, your Twitter handle, and your country of shipping country. Then you're entered. And we've got so many awesome prizes. So many awesome things have been donated for this. I'm really excited. And I'm so tired. So tired. So yeah.
Well, for people who don't know what Stinkapalooza is, what is it?
It's 32 hours tabletop gaming, raising money for Secret Streams. We have a lot of D&D, some Trophy Dark, and a game of Crash Pandas, but in space. Anybody who doesn't know Crash Pandas, they're not pandas. They're raccoons. Like, it's a take on Trash Pandas. So it's adorable.
Love it.
It's a really fun game. I've gotten to play it before. Yeah, so lots of great people are involved, and lots of, yeah, I'm so tired.
All right, then with that, we'll go with Misty.
Hi, I am Misty, and I am mostly just here, publicly, and I found them last session. Let's see what else I've been working on. Impact RPG is going to go live, and that's something I've been working on for like about a year. And I also do script writing and some working on my own TTRPG. So
you're with Impact RPG?
I was going to tell you, yeah, you're doing our artwork.
Yeah.
I know.
That's awesome. Okay, cool.
I'm the third person that I'll tell you about.
Small fucking world. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you. I don't know. Whoever's next.
No problem. We'll go with Kerry.
So you can follow me on Twitter, and you can also check out my art on DeviantArt under the name Shrieky. You can also check out my stuff on Instagram, careless_NPC, and careless is spelled Kerless. I just posted one of my current pieces I'm working on right now, both on Twitter and Instagram, so you can go check those out. I also do Thread to Fate every Friday, where Quinn is our DM, and Matty also plays in the game with us. You can also check out sonerdwear.com. I have some designs on there as well. This one is done by the awesome Matty, which is one of my favorite ones. I actually get, I've had one comment, a compliment on it when I was in a grocery store, which is actually really good. I didn't expect a lot of people to get the reference, so.
It's usually the grocery store.
Yeah, it always is. Like, Matty, I've worn, I think, 3 of your things at the grocery store and had them commented on, just randomly. So I always give them your information. They probably are scared after they walk away from me. But yeah.
Sorry.
Check out this stuff, boy. This stuff. No.
I'm just imagining somebody holding a box of Frosted Flakes being like, hey, and then go back to their Frosted Flakes and all of a sudden be like, you can buy it all here! And like, dropping the Frosted Flakes.
Well, next time I'm definitely doing that. Just gonna stalk out by the Frosted Flakes now and wait. But no, I think that's about it. Oh, we also have Nerdy Point of View. Our first episode is already out, and the second one comes out
Tomorrow
Tuesday.
morning.
Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m.
Yes.
Pacific Standard Time.
There we go.
All right, Quinn.
I'm very happy for Nerdy Point of View to be back. The entire time I was listening to this last one, I was just kind of listening to all you guys talk about the movies and thinking to myself, y'all know the fast forward button exists, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the what?
The fast forward. You can
Oh no,
skip...
I heard you. I was being a dick.
I know. That's how I watched The Last Jedi. I just skipped through Canto Blight. I'm like,
Damn.
hey, it's a great movie once you get
Shots
past that
fired.
part. Yeah, edit out Canto Blight. It's a perfect movie.
You know, aside from Leia, flying through space.
Yeah, okay, look, okay, perfect's a strong word. Anyway. Since we're talking about Star Wars, you can find me when I'm not here every other Monday on this Soul Bear stream. You can find me over Thursdays for Dump Stat Charisma Cross Soul Bear RPG presents the Myth of Malachor, our Star Wars Edge of the Empire game, where I play the Drawl Doctor, Dr. Drans, and Dr. Drans literally shot first.
Didn't shoot well, but he shot first.
He didn't shoot. Hey, look, man, the purpose wasn't to hit. The purpose was to lay down fire to get to cover. But yeah, he was like, well, this is in a bad spot. I want that t-shirt, Dr. Dran shot first. And then, let's see, Fridays, Threads of Fate. You can find me over there, where in the next stream, we'll be hopefully joined by Lamar.
Yeah! Oh, I'm excited.
I gotta figure out an accent.
You ain't gotta do an accent, bud. Or you can if you want.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh, yeah.
And then let's see. Do I have anything else? Nope, I'm creatively bankrupt.
All right then, Lamar.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lamar, aka Lamar the Con Guy. I'm pretty much here on Soul Bear RPG, damn near every other day this week. Every other Monday here on Surrender Thy Booty. Wednesday nights playing the happy-go-lucky half-orc barbarian in Tal'Dorei, and then I'll be joining 3 of the 6 people in this particular stream on Friday as a new character. Also on Nerdy Point of View with Senor Penaloza and Senora Penaloza. And what else am I doing? I have other podcasts. I have also on the Grand Geek Gathering. I'm on 3 podcasts right now. One of them is going to take off, and it's going to be the Nerdy Point of View, or the Grand Geek Gathering, or the other one that doesn't have a name or release date yet.
All right.
Butt sex.
That's the name of it?
There you go.
No, that's how he's celebrating MLK Day. So.
Shame on you, Brian. Shame on you.
I have none. Ori.
Hi, I'm still sick. I'm still Ori. You can find me everywhere pretty much at _lady_Ori. On Mondays, we have my game on my channel, which is a Fae only game. I am on Stalwart on Wednesday nights now for his Unearthing Arcana D&D show. I play Callista, the 7 charisma cleric that is for some reason the face of the party. And on Sundays, every other Sunday, which we don't stream it. It is a podcast, but I am not. It's going to be the Orchid and Iris Legend of the Five Rings podcast. So, but I do have commissions open. I do art stuff, so if you need any character art done, just hit me up.
All right. With that, as a reminder, we are proud to be sponsored by SoNerdwear.com. It's what the nerds wear. Go to SoNerdwear.com, use that discount code SoulBear, get yourself 10% off your order of cool geeky gear. You can find me on Twitter at Captain Sugarbear, that's at CPT Sugarbear. You can find the Nerdy Point of View podcast on Twitter at NerdyPOV. Again, that new episode drops tomorrow. That is Tuesday the 21st at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. No episode of Tal'Dorei this week because I get to drive up to Irvine for work because...
That's right! I mean, oh, boo, but okay, yeah, cool.
Yes, anyway, it's just one of the perks of being the boss. I have to go do things like go out of town 3 times a year. Gosh, what else? The Edge of the Empire game with Thumbs Up Charisma, as Quinn said. Next Thursday, we call it Barely Charisma, which is the only pun that I accept. I don't know, there's probably more shit. Follow me on Twitter, you'll see it all. With that, we always appreciate you all hanging out with us. We love you dearly, and we can't wait to see you in 2 weeks for more Surrender Your Booty. Thank you, and good night.
Surrender that ass.